Hi guys and gals, Mama Bear here with a Daily Dash of Life. Today I will be showing you how to crochet the letter V. Now I have the small, medium, and large PDF files on my website, which is DailyDashofLife.com, but today I will just be doing the tutorial for the medium version. And if you notice, I have a little bow right here. I like to add that little detail whenever I'm adding appliques to my projects. You don't have to, but I enjoy doing it. And then I would just do a little dot right here, sew in a little dot to secure it, not only to secure the bow to the applique, but to secure the bow itself so that these pieces don't start unraveling. Let's get started. For today's project, you will need your printed out pattern, a ball of yarn, a 5mm hook. It doesn't have to be a 5mm hook, but this is my go-to hook and this is what I'm using for my project today. A pair of sharp scissors, a tapestry needle, and the other things you'll need will be your ribbon, a sewing needle, as well as some thread that coordinates with the ribbon that you'll be using. This is optional. Something else you can get, which is optional, is stitch markers. I like to use these for when I'm creating my chain. I put a stitch marker at every 10th stitch just to keep my count so that if I mess up at any point and I have to go back, it's just easy to go back to the closest 10th than it is to go all the way back and start my project all over. So I'm going to use my stitch markers for those, and then I mark off my rows with them as well. To get things started, you don't need a long tail, but I'm just going to create a slip knot and just create something that's long enough for you to weave in at the end. So here we go. Slip knot created. This foundation chain is going to require you to chain 39 chains to get things started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab your stitch marker if that's what you choose to do. Insert your stitch marker at the 10th stitch and then continue on with another 10. I like to use a very contrasting color when using my stitch markers. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30. I have 9 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 for 39 chains. That completes my foundation chain. The instructions for row 1 say to single crochet in the second chain from the hook and in the next 13 chains. Here's my second chain from the hook. I'm going to turn my work a little bit to show you. 1 and 2. This is my second chain from the hook. I'm going to be using my back bump. Insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, and create my first single crochet. I'm going to add a stitch marker for my first stitch of the row, and then I'm going to create single crochets over the next 13 chains for a total of 14 single crochet. 1, 2. Okay, so this should be the 14 single crochet of the beginning of my row 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know about y'all, but I'm constantly checking my work. Now I can go ahead and take these stitch markers out I no longer need them. Oh man, it's so dark and gloomy. It's messing with my lighting today. Okay, I left the stitch marker at the very first stitch of the row. The next instruction for row 1 is to single crochet 2 together over 3 chains to create a corner. This is the corner that we'll be working on. Actually, it's this way, then this way, and then up. So, to single crochet 2 together over 3 chains goes like this. Insert your hook into the first chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, and you have 2 loops on your hook. Skip the next chain and then go into the next chain after that, which is the third out of the 3. So you have 1, 2, 3 chains, and you're going to be working with the first and third chain. Insert your hook into the chain. You have 2 loops. Skip that one. Insert, yarn over, pull up a third loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and be gentle at this point. Do not try to make this very tight because you don't want your work to start pinching right here. This is gonna want to go in, and we want it to be flexible. We want it to be able to move and go where we want it to go. Okay, then you need to single crochet 4. Here's 1 single crochet. Again, not having too much tension on your work, just be gentle with it. 2 single crochet. 3 single crochet, and 4 single crochet. I just created this part. Now you're going to create the second corner of your V before going back up. So we're here right now before we head back up. Again, you will do a single crochet 2 together over 3 chains. Here's your 1, 2, 3 chains. You're going to insert your hook into this chain right here, skip this chain, and then insert your hook into this chain. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook. Skip this chain, insert your hook into the third chain, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and make sure you don't have much tension right there. Turn your work. So after you create your corner and turn your work, you're going to single crochet in your remaining 14 chains. Insert your hook, yarn over, again, not too much tension, and now you can continue on. Okay, I'm finishing up with row 1. Here's single crochet number 13, and we have single crochet, if I can get it, through the little notch. There we go. Single crochet 14. Then I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. I should have a total of 34 single crochet for row 1. And as you can see, my perimeter has already begun to form. The instructions for row 2 says single crochet 13, so that's what I'm going to do. Just single crochet 13 across. This is 2, 12, 13. Now that my 13 single crochet have been completed, I'm going to single crochet 2 together over 3 single crochet. So I'm going to insert my hook into this first single crochet, skip the middle single crochet, and then insert my hook into the third single crochet. Insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. I have 2 loops on my hook. Skip this middle single crochet, insert my hook into the third one, yarn over, pull through. I have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Again, I didn't use much tension for that. Now I need to single crochet 2. So single crochet into the next single crochet for 1, and single crochet into the next single crochet for 2. I'm going to be creating another corner, so I'm going to single crochet 2 together over the next 3 single crochet. Again, insert my hook into the first one, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, skip the middle one, and then go into the third one, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. I have 3 loops on my hook with not much tension. I'm going to pull through all 3 loops and single crochet into my next single crochet. The instructions is to single crochet in the remaining 13 single crochet. I already did 1, so I'm going to just finish those 12 up to finish row 2. Alrighty, 12 and number 13 of row 2. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work at the end of row 2. And we're just adding on to the V, making it a little thicker. Now we're about to do the inside part again. For row 3, pardon me, for row 2, you should end up with 30 stitches total. Now for row 3, single crochet 12 across. So go ahead and do that. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, and so on. 11 and 12. And just like I have before, I'm going to single crochet 2 together across 3 single crochet to create my corner. Don't use much tension. And I'm going to immediately go into single crochet 2 together across 3 single crochet again. I did 2 of those back to back. Then I'm going to turn my work and single crochet in the remaining 12 single crochet. Okay, this is the 12th single crochet of row 3. The last for row 3. Now I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. I should have a total of 26 single crochet from here to here. For row 4, my final row, I'm going to single crochet 12 again. 12 going across, that's 1, 11, and 12. This time, instead of doing single crochet 2 together over 3 stitches, I'm going to do it over 2, 1 and 2. Insert my hook into the first single crochet, yarn over, pull through. I have 2 loops on my hook now. Insert my hook into the next one, yarn over, pull through. I have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Watch your tension. Then I just need to single crochet in the remaining 12 single crochet. 11 and 12. That completes row 4 of your V, which is your final row. Now you can cut a long piece of yarn so that you can weave in your end. And if there's any gaps that you don't like throughout your work, you can fill it in with your weaving. So I'm going to pull this all the way through. Grab my tapestry needle. If the eye of your needle is big enough, you can just push the yarn through easily. If not, if you need a bend and create a crease before pushing through, you can do that as well. So I'm going to weave in my ends up here. Try to hide it as much as possible. And find which side you want to be the front and which side you want to be the back. This is my wrong side, so I'll make this the back. Pinch right here and pull at the same time so that this yarn closes up, but this corner of your project does not close up. Now I'm going to feed my yarn up my V to this spot right here. Don't use too much tension, you're just feeding it through. Pinch your work. Anything you want to stay in place, pinch while you pull your yarn through. Alrighty. So I'm going to continue to feed my yarn through this and across the way, and just fill in any big gaps that I don't want to see. I'm not using a bunch of tension, I'm just filling in my work. You can zig and zag, bob and weave, whatever it takes for you to fill that in. Feel free to go to my Instagram, which is DailyDashofLife, or go to my website, DailyDashofLife.com. You can email me at DailyDashofLife@gmail.com and send me any pictures of projects you have completed using any of my appliques. I love seeing all of your projects. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so now all I have to do is weave in this right here, and this will be my finished product. Again, the little bow is optional. You don't have to do that. but I love adding the little bows. Or you can even make, if you know how to make ribbon roses, that would be cute to do that here. Or embroider. For those of you that do embroidery as well, you can embroider some stuff up here, some flowers. That would be so adorable. Please, please, please send me your finished products. For those of you who are wondering how I added the little bow, I grabbed some ribbon and folded it in half. Just got the edge and folded it in half. Fed it through a tapestry needle. Found where I wanted the ribbon to go, or the bow I should say. And I'll just put it right here. Now I'm going to add that like so. Then when making my bow, I'm going to tie a knot loosely. Nope, I need to go the other way. So this one needs to go under, this one needs to go on top. I'm going to create an X, and I want this to go straight up. I want the ribbon to go north and south. Create the little loop on the bottom. Then go around and loop on around the top. Pull through. And then I just hold, pinch, pull, then pull my two sides. Not exactly how I want it. I'm going to keep going. Pop these out a bit. Boom. Now I'm going to fold my ribbon again. Try to get my, this is a thin ribbon, so it's a little tricky, but I want to get my edges together. And then cut at an angle. And I have my little thing right there. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Fold and get my edges together. I'm right-handed, so I need to push my edges to the side and cut from the edges upward in a diagonal. Whoop, upward in a diagonal towards the middle. And then that gives me my little cute little edge. And that is how I created the bow for my V. I hope that was helpful for any of you who wanted to know. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new today that you didn't know yesterday. Toodles!